in Salvatierra in Guanajuato, Mexico, following the story of Maria Juarez, a 23-year-old who lived most of her life in the United States. The last time we saw her, she was being deported from the airport in Detroit about 4 months ago. And here in Mexico, she lives with extended family who she had never met before. Juarez agreed to meet us in the center of the city, 10 miles from the small town where she lives, a place she said 2 of her relatives died in recent months, victims of organized crime. She's still connected by cell phone to her husband and son David, who just turned 2. Juarez had always worked, even as a young mother. She'd taken some college classes in Michigan, but in Mexico, everything is on hold. What were your dreams when you were in Detroit, and what are your dreams now? Like, how has this whole thing changed you, or changed your dream, you know?
Well, I guess my dream hasn't changed. My dream is still to you know, get a career, to go to study. You know, that dream hasn't changed. Unfortunately, you know, it's a different circumstance being over here. But
you were saying when we were in Detroit that you were thinking you were studying human services. You wanted to be a social worker. Yeah,
I still want to help people. But it definitely is. It did change coming here. Now here, I'm afraid to go outside, so I'm afraid to be out. I'm afraid to be here. You know, so it's, I guess the fear is stopping me from doing a lot of things that I know I could do here. I know that I could succeed here, but I'm scared to go outside. And how can you move? How could you do anything with your life if you're even scared to go outside your house?
Juarez has lived her entire adult life under threat of deportation because she was caught stealing a couple of cars as a minor in California. She appears to have lived an exemplary life since. She is still working with a lawyer trying to return to Detroit. It could take a year, or it could take 10. After we interviewed her, we took her back to her family's home, and we found out very quickly why she's afraid to live here.
¿Qué encontraron?
It was along the only road leading into Maria's town. We were just driving down the street, and we happened to cross this crime scene. We even got here before the police got here, and there's a dead body over there. It looks like it's probably wrapped up in something. This is a really rural area, but it's clearly cartel land. There's some stuff going on.
3 months.
3 months.
3 months.
3 months.
140.
Yeah, it's a 140. 140.
3 months in this municipality. And this is the second
Yeah,
one
only in
today.
this area. Yeah. You can look at that. I have a lot of pictures.
From today? Or just from the last 3 months?
Yeah, 3 months.
What?
Usually they get to a guy, like, has some information, they take to this person to a secure house, and in that place they interrogate that person. And they torture the person, and after that they just kill him. And they put him into like a bed sheet, and they kind of roll him, and they just, after that, they just bring the body and just dump it here.
This is exactly what I was talking about.
What do you mean?
It's dangerous. This is what the United States sent me to. You don't see this stuff over there. It's just, it's very scary.